Good job!
Growing up, my life was all...
Congratulations, you are the winner.
Yay! The chains remain intact. Aspen Sunflower remains bound for 4 months. Anniversary timing.
Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. How are we all? Hello, hello, hello. Hello. How are we all? It's Friday. Yay! We made it to another Friday. Welcome in, Hazel. Nice to see you here. Welcome in, Parto. Your weekend has already properly started. 16, welcome. Hello, Van. How are you? Hopefully, you've had a good week. Aspen, thank you. Thank you so much for the 4 months as well. Unbelievable. I hope you're feeling a bit better. Did you get tested? Do you know if it's COVID or not? Or are you just assuming that it is and staying inside? Kerry, thank you. I'm going to retire for I'm so first. Because I'd be as well just giving Kerry an award every night. It's kind of pointless having first there, I think. Because Kerry's obviously just camping on it. Where are we? Where else? Who else? Jade, hello. I know you've gone to get your boyfriend. Thank you, thank you.
I'm in danger.
Who else? Who else? Who else? Is there anybody else? No, not at the moment. I clicked immediately, I get a notification, and Kerry's been here for 45 minutes. I tried to get first, but it's all, that's what I mean. It's hello, Holly. Holly, how are you? I wait 24 hours a day. Hello, Cab. Yeah. How are we all? We've made it to the end of another week. Fantastic. Hello, Demon. Thank you. Yes, thank you for the admission. Are we all good? Have we had a good week? Has it been productive? Have we managed to get to the end of it without any damage? That's the main thing, isn't it? So, what has happened since we last spoke? Well, if the sharper-eyed, if they was going to start camping the stream like I'm lining up for the new iPhone, yeah. End of year is giving you headaches. Yes, I can imagine it would. End of year is a pain in the butt. I have been having problems. Angus just came on my shuffle. Day's going great. Angus who? Angus? No idea. Hell yeah. Angus who? Is it a person called Angus just? Angus the prize-winning hog. I have absolutely no idea who that is, and I have absolutely no desire to find out who it is either. Still, no idea. I don't fancy that at all. It sounds not up my street. I'm not making any jokes about prize-winning hogs, indeed. Surprising, but there we go. Yes, the sharper-eyed of you will have noticed that our charity total has bounced considerably. I got paid by Twitch this week, so we're now £190 out of the £250 target, which is great. Obviously, the £250 target will rise as we go, but it's not for death. It's too weird. I mean, I like Primus and stuff like that. That's pretty weird. I don't like it. So yes, £190. So we've got off to an absolute. I mean, that's 2 weeks. Just 2 weeks we've been supporting the charity, and we've actually got to £190, which is incredible. Incredible start to the whole proceeding. So yeah, fantastic cause as well. So hopefully that'll just keep going, and we'll be able to give over quite a tidy sum of money at the end of the quarter. But we've still got till March, obviously, and the potential of another hot tub stream for the end of March. So there we go. Yeah. So that's the first thing I wanted to talk about. Second thing, the new Switch. Anybody excited? Anybody seen it? Anybody wanting to know anything about it? It came out of nowhere, obviously. I think because everybody was, hello, Ren, how are you? Are you good? Isn't it the same? No. It is definitely not the same as the old Switch. I'm holding my excitement until I see the price. It's not. It's about twice the size. I think it works on the same premise, but it's a lot bigger. It seems to be a bit thinner. Its design's changed slightly. Oh yeah, it's huge, huge in comparison to the original one. So yeah, it's an interesting one. I think.
Scotland! Scotland!
Hello, Blues and Drinking. I do handheld with the Switch loads, and a nice big screen would be nice indeed. You said dodo. It's going to be another leap pad, but for adults here soon. Could well be. Yeah, there's a couple of things I want to know. I want to know about the... I don't think the Switch is going to flop. I honestly don't think the Switch is going to flop. I think people have been desperately looking for something with a bigger screen. It depends very much on... whether it's going to be OLED, and whether or not it's got decent DLSS on it to upscale to 1080 in handheld mode. There's a few things I want to know. I think 16, you're right. It will be interesting to see what the price is. I think it will be not much cheaper than £399, personally. There's been some rumours in the US that it's actually over $400. So that could be, yeah, a bit of a sticking point. But it depends very much what's in it, specs-wise. It's just, who's going to pay that for a Switch? One of the things about the Switch originally was that it was fairly reasonably priced. I was thinking about the TLFS and the scaling the programming. You're just talking nonsense, 60. You're just putting letters down there. Oh, that's tickled me, that has. That's good. So, yes, I think, yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, we now have to wait until April to find out. You started talking nonsense, so I joined in. Okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see in April. We now have to wait until April. I think they were forced out the gate, basically, because of Genki, and to see what they presented at CES. I think there was a bit of a, oh my God, we need to get out there and actually tell people what it is before people start freaking out. So, yeah, I think their hand was forced a little bit, although they always did say they would announce it in this financial year, so maybe it was just a little bit faster than they would have liked. I don't think they would have wanted to leave this gap between January and April to get to where they wanted to be, but yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm sure that there'll be more specs and everything, and potentially the price leaked before we get to April. But yeah, it's an interesting one. At last we know what it looks like, and obviously imaginatively titled as the Switch 2. So we shall see where that goes. Couple of other things. I might. Now, this is going to stun some people, so you best be sitting down. I might actually stream a game from my PS5 soon. Shock horror. That's if my PS5 actually turns on anymore. I have no idea. I've not turned on my PS5 for months. Literally months. So it's probably full of dust and ready to die now. So we shall see. But I got a code for an Indonesian, I think it's Indonesian, I hope I'm saying that correctly, horror game called Dread Out. And it's a sort of repackaging of a game, I think, that came out, it's in the title, Blizzard. I think it's a repackaging of a game previously out and about. So it's been repackaged into a different format, I think, and just sort of cleaned up and the controls sorted out and everything. I got a code through the CEOs, so we will have a shot at that potentially. I'll see what it's like. It should be okay because I've got the capture card running through the PS5, and I've streamed off the PS5 before. We did Stellar Blade off PS5 when I did the demo of that. And there's a possibility. There's a new game coming out, a Neo-like, called The First Berserker, Kazan, and that looks really good. So there's a demo out at the moment, so I may take an opportunity to I may take an opportunity. Thank you so much, Hazel.
Which_Hazel has bequeathed Cap_77 Yuke a dubious gift. Which_Hazel gifted a tier 1 sub to Cap_77 Yuke. They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
Yeah, so I might have a look at that. I'm going to I haven't got a huge amount of time over the weekend, but maybe on Sunday I'll have an opportunity to look at that game and see if I want to actually stream the demo. And then, but we'll definitely have a look at Dread Out, I think, in the coming weeks. As I say, I'm kind of in my mind at the moment. I'm a bit more focused on. Hazel finally made it. Yay! Well done, Hazel.
Good job.
So yes, I'll have a look at that, and I'll have a look at Dread Out as well, and see where I can fit it in. Because as I say, in my brain, I'm sort of.
Any trouble, boy? No, old man. Thought I was having trouble with my adding. It's all right now.
Yeah, I'll see. I'm kind of in a puzzle mood at the moment, rather than a straight horror mood. But we'll see. We'll see what it was. I'm not creative enough to know what I would do with a sound alert. Puzzle, indeed. Yes. I'm not brave enough, I don't think, to actually stream The Witness. I've heard that it's an absolute nightmare from a puzzle point of view, that some of them are so hard that it's quite, some of them are real sort of stumpers, if you like. So I don't know if I'd be brave enough to play that. But what I do want to play, some are very hard, yeah, okay. I'd heard that, and that's why I kind of thought, no, I don't know if I want to play that. But we got through it, yeah. I do quite fancy playing Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I've been watching Camille play some of that on her stream, and it's got a really strong aesthetic, and it looks really cool. And the puzzles are pretty good. I've kind of been vibing with the puzzles that I've seen. So, not that I've seen a huge amount. I've been trying to keep myself sort of protected to a degree from it. The Looker is like The Witness, but fan-made and free. I think supposed to be easier. All right, okay. I've heard about that, actually. Somewhere deep in the recesses of my brain, I have heard of The Looker. 16. You're right, of course. You mean you wouldn't pick something from Ratatouille? Indeed. Oh, I'm telling... 16. I'm telling on Wade while he's not here. Because he should have been here from the start, so it's his own fault. Wade was slaughtering rats last night by the dozen. There's a puzzle game called Sabria. I don't know if you've heard of it. I have not. Interesting. Let me take a note of that. He was in the Elden Ring and he was killing rats right, left and centre. I said I was going to tell you. So he seemed to believe that they weren't anything to do with you and they were bad rats. How he was managing to do that without speaking with you, I have no idea. Sabria. I think the thing for me with puzzle games is that I quite like puzzle games with a bit of a story to them. And maybe not just strictly puzzles. Like there's something that fits together that in order to get to the next, like one of the best games, the speciesism runs deep. I think, what was I talking about there? That just completely went out in my head. Yeah, one of the best games that I've played on stream was the Payne's Creek Killings. I absolutely adored that game because it literally started and there was absolutely no direction. You just found bits of paper and you had to kind of wander about to find what linked to the next thing, to the next thing, to the next thing. And what a great experience it was, because it literally gave you absolutely nothing other than the clues in the game. And admittedly, there were times when it was painful because we couldn't find the next bit in the game that would actually link everything together. But we got there in the end, and I think it was a great sort of community experience all the way through. I know, Kerry, you did like it. Missed out. It's Siberia. Yes, I've heard of Siberia. I have heard of Siberia. Yes, there's 3 of them, I think, isn't there? There's more than one of them. I know that much anyway. I told you I was going to tell her. Yes. It was self-defense. I didn't tell her about the ones you killed today. Oops. Also, hi. Indeed. They're just hungry little guys, indeed. So, yes, I like something with a story, so that was good. You need your runes, you do need your runes. I did enjoy the Paynes Creek Killings, that was very good. And I just, I quite like stories that have puzzles in them as opposed to games that are puzzle games with a little bit of story, if you know what I mean. I'm not brave enough to try things like The Witness, and I'm not brave enough to try a game like Myst, which, you know, that bent my brain when I watched somebody play that. That's just crazy. Fantastic. Love it. So, yeah. The thing I would say about Resi is I keep talking about Resi. I've played 7 and I've played 8. I have tried with the first one. I must have started Resident Evil, the original, about 5-6 times, and I get an hour or 2 into it, and I kind of think it's okay, but then I run out of ammo, and then I don't enjoy it anymore, because I've got terrible aim, and I don't like being put under pressure and being chased all the time. So yeah, puzzle games frustrate me, but that's because I get so annoyed when I don't know the answer. Yeah, but the good thing, Ren, about doing them on stream is that it becomes a community event and everybody can actually try and help to get to the end. So yeah, that's why I quite like doing stuff like that. But that's I don't think I'd quite want to do something as difficult as The Witness. They come back to life, I swear. We'd just now backpedaling a bit. To be fair, they do come back. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, they just at least you get a gun in there. You're not like Evil Within, only got a flashlight like most other horror games. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, I'm at a bit of a crossroads at the moment where I'm a bit fed up of just doing pure horror games. I want something that's got a little bit more of a twist in it, and that's why I'm sort of, when I say I like puzzle games, I probably like mystery games more than puzzle games. I like mystery games that have got a bit of a puzzle element to them, where you're doing a bit of detectiving, etc. So that's why I think tonight's game could actually be pretty decent. I saw about 10 minutes of this. Insim played this a good while ago, and I remember within about 10 minutes of starting to watch him thinking, I can't watch any more of this. I actually need to stop because I want to play it. So I don't know if it's a good game beyond the 10 minutes that I saw. It's got very positive reviews on Steam. But I think it's slightly different in concept to what we normally play here. But I think it's interesting enough. You know, in terms of what we did with the SCP secret files, I don't think it's got quite as much, I'll say, action in it. I think we're kind of static quite a bit of the time, looking at cameras and databases and stuff like that. But I think the story and the narrative winding around in the background. Would you still want the puzzle detective game to be a horror? I mean, it could be. I mean, if all 3 elements all sort of dovetailed into each other, then, you know, there's plenty of point and click puzzle detective type horror games, which I've got, you know, but I've I don't know, I'm just in a weird sort of mood at the moment. I don't quite know Killer Frequency is banging, yeah. But I don't want to go back and play games that I've already played. But it's along that kind of thing. Killer Frequency, Payne's Creek Killings, that type of thing. Yeah, Pissy put me onto a good one. I'll put it in the suggestion channel. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, Jade, you're back. Nice to see you here. So, yes, I think that's kind of where my head's at. I would love to find... The guys that did Payne's Creek Killings did a second game. It's because you want to play Trombone Champ every day. No, not particularly. I think it's good enough for 10-15 minutes every, here and there. I'm back and my food delivery driver gave off at me. Ooh. Why is that? Why did he do that? What's my opinion on my side? I loved it. I loved every second of it. Fantastic game. Everybody should play it. It has now spawned my new Good Morning Chat GIF as well, which has freaked out a few people in different servers because I was using the Dan Dan one. What does that mean? He kicked off. He was, he had words. It's a Northern Irish expression, that one. He gave off at me. So yes. But my side, yes, absolutely loved it. Everyone should play it. Fantastic game. 10 out, well, maybe not 10 out of 10, but it was very good. Loved it. And we've got another one coming. Yeah, if I could get something that was like Killer Frequency or the Payne's Creek Killings, then that would be absolutely ideal. But I don't think there's too many of them. As I say, the Payne's Creek Killings guys did a second game, which was Scene Investigators, and we did play the demo of that on stream, and it was decent enough, but it hasn't got a great rating on Steam. It's kind of middling. I think it was stretching some of the suspended reality in order to get it. People were saying, they were almost deliberately not giving you information that would lead you to the solution in some of the cases, which could get quite frustrating, I suppose. You were picking your boyfriend up for work and we live literally 5 minutes away, so when he got in the car, we placed an order. Apparently, he delivered it and we didn't answer, so they phoned. Someone online said Kona was similar. Okay, we'll have a look at that as well then. It's I did do a search when we finished the Payne's Creek Killings, and I think that's how we ended up doing Killer Frequency, to be quite honest. Because I did ask on Google similar games to Kona. So we'll try that. We shall try that as well. How about this game called Cold Fear? It's not scary, but it's horror. Yeah, there's about 1 billion games I've got Blizzard, to be quite honest. I've got hello Pemmy, how are you? I've got a backlog that would choke a horse, basically. And I've got 1,001 games that are just staring at me from my desktop that I keep saying I'm going to play. And I never quite get there. The last thing I want to do is actually add more to the list, I suppose, in one respect, because I must have about 50 games. I'm very good, thank you. Jade, I am very good. How are you? Yeah. I think the Tartarus key could be kind of in the... that there's 20 games similar to Paint. Oh, thank you, Kerry. Put the heat on before I fell asleep this morning, so I probably drained my bank account one day. Yeah, I think the Tartarus key could be fairly decent from that point of view, although it's a third... Was it third person or was it first person? Thank you so much, Blizzard. Yeah, I really enjoyed the demo of that, so we might end up doing that at some point, but it's quite a long game. I think it's supposed to be 12 to 14 hours. We're going to have a 15 million quid bill now, yes. So, will we start this game, do you think? I'm keen to see what it's all about. I think it's going to be quite interesting for us all. Half an hour to go before the ads, so it seems like a decent enough time to kind of shut that off and go across to there. And then we go here. Right.
Listen, you idiot.
Thank you. Again. Forgets. The operator. Done. Okay. Right. Can you hear it okay? Can you hear the music subtly playing in the background? Yep, good. Right. New game. Biome facility. Somewhere in the US. 1992. Don't know whether that's going to be of any huge relevance or not.
You will answer my questions as usual. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Do you understand?
Okay.
Do you believe in extraterrestrial life? Are
Okay.
you currently restrained? Are you married? Do you work in law enforcement? Do you know who I am? Do you know who you are? Are you
Married.
good? He's ready.
Okay. It's a bit ominous. I feel like I've been actually interrogated already. Nice soundtrack. FDI headquarters. Distinction there. Washington, D.C. 7:30 a.m. My God, early start. Nice. We're logging in. Oh. You deserved that 116. That was very smooth. You're so close to me if you're in DC. I'll come visit. Fantastic. Right, can I do anything here? Can I actually... oh, right. If I can only... It's not me doing that. Well, I'm tapping the keyboard, but... you have now run out of jokes. Okay. This is a secure and monitored federal government terminal. Evan Tanner. So we're Evan Tanner, and it's the 6th of March 1992. Welcome to the FDI. You are assigned to the operator program. Please read the following document before proceeding. Okay. Your program supervisor will contact you with further instructions. Hello, Kate. How are you? Nice to see you in. We've just started the game, and we've been thoroughly impressed so far. It started off particularly strongly, presented itself very well. So let's go. Let's read our first document. Welcome to the FDI Operator Program. This is a secure and monitored federal government terminal. All unauthorized access is strictly prohibited and subject to criminal prosecution. Sharing of any information to the terminal with unauthorized personnel is forbidden and also subject to criminal prosecution. What is the Operator Program? The Operator Program has been specifically designed to provide technical support to field agents, henceforth abbreviated as agents, while also ensuring a high level of confidentiality. How does it work? Agents call the hotline. The call is dispatched to secretaries who verify the agent's identity, clearance level and request. The request is forwarded to the supervisor. The supervisor dispatches the call to an available operator. You finished your workday. Fantastic. Well done, Kay. A direct line is established between the agent to the operator. Oh, God. Hang on a minute. They don't give you enough time to read everything. Right, I'm answering. Mike Trench.
Hey, pal.
Okay.
How you holding up? Get all that booze out of you?
Oh, I'm never going to drink again.
That's what you said last time. Well, I'm happy you're here. You and me at the FDI together. It's really great. But I gotta tell you something.
Uh-huh.
When we're on the job, I can't treat you differently than anybody else.
Okay.
You understand?
Uh-huh. Of course. Oh, well, I obviously know this guy. Of course, Mike. I mean,
Good.
Director Trench.
Well, I'd better run. The FDI can't run itself now, can it? Good luck with your first day. All right?
Uh-huh. Don't worry about me, Director Trench. Seems a bit of a dick. Oh, am I going to be in the wrong place here?
Good morning, Mr. Tanner. Welcome to the FDI. I assume you're up to speed on your mission here at the operator program?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm beginning to wonder whether I need to change where I am, but I think we're going to be, no matter where I put myself, put facecam bottom right and chat bottom left. Possibly, but I think when we open things up, there's going to be stuff all over the screen anyway. So let's just play it for a little bit and see what happens. I read the welcome document.
You know the basics. Good. So, just to recap, your job is to support our agents by providing them with all the help they need in the field to solve a case. That help can come in the form of fact-checking, video and audio analysis, even lab work. My job as a supervisor is to link the agents with an appropriately matched operator.
Right.
Any questions?
I think I'm ready.
Fine, but first you need to learn how to respond to an agent's request. Let's do a dry run, shall we?
No.
I want you to find my age.
Okay.
This objective just popped up at the top left of your screen,
Uh-huh.
beside the applications menu.
Yes.
See it? Whenever you're stuck, or if you need help, simply click on the question mark next to the objective.
Okay.
Go on and click on the question mark, Tanner.
I'm clicking on the question mark.
Yes, just like that.
Uh-huh.
You can always click on the question mark if you get stuck, though I'm hoping this won't happen often. I'll give you
Okay.
access to the human database.
The human
DB,
database.
as we call it here.
The human
You can find
DB.
this and other tools to help you solve agent requests in the applications menu.
Oh,
Now go
okay.
ahead, Operator Tanner. Solve my request. Find my age. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select the answer on the screen.
Right. Okay. So, applications. We need to go into the human DB. We need to type in Xavier, Skinner, and search. And then we need to find his age. Yes. Solve my request. When you find the answer, click on the objective and then select. So find Skinner's age. Ooh, okay. Everything goes into hyper mode at that point. And we are going to 8. Yes, there.
Right. Like that, Tanner. I'll let you get settled in.
Okay.
And I'll contact you later with your first real request.
Right, okay. Thanks for the opportunity, sir. Okay. Still in headquarters. Waiting for our next call. Him again.
Tanner, looks
Yes.
like your first request is somewhat of a baptism by fire.
Right.
I have an agent working a homicide. It's her first case, too.
Hello, Grim.
Not ideal, but consider this a learning experience. I'll be monitoring you in the background.
Right, okay. I look forward to the
I'm
challenge.
patching the agent through now.
Okay. Hello, Alexandra.
It's Operator Tanner, right?
Yes. That's right, Agent
I don't
Pendel.
think our paths ever crossed at the academy, did they? Anyway, I got a homicide at a bar downtown called The Sanctuary.
Right.
Ironic, no? My Vic, dead on arrival. Is male, Caucasian, early 60s. He was shot in the head at close range around 2 a.m., just before closing time. As far as
Okay.
evidence, I got some surveillance footage from the bar. And some kind of list that I found on the deceased. Any chance you can work your operator magic and help find me an ID on the shooter?
I'll do my best.
Thanks, operator. Okay.
Find
I'm
the
sending over
killer's
the
name.
files. Good luck.
Okay. Where are we going? Name list? Okay.
That's the list I found on the victim. It's pretty long. And to be honest, I got no idea who
Hello, Rai.
any of those people are. The bizarre thing is, that name at the bottom, it wasn't redacted when I bagged it. But I think it's irrelevant to our shooting here.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Why would you say it's irrelevant to the shooting? This is cool. Oh. Dude! Stone cold.
This is our cutting-edge video analysis system, Tanner. Click on any relevant elements in the video to trigger an analysis. Go on, give it a whirl.
Give it a whirl. Okay. What am I doing? Right, so let me go. Give it a whirl. Okay.
Just like with the video, you can click on a photo for further analysis.
Okay.
Looks like our victim is Henry Jenkins. For some reason, we can't access his full profile. Unfortunately, for the moment anyway, there's not much else we can learn about him.
Ooh, righty. Oh, who was that? Sorry. Oh, God, I'm sort of half paying attention to chat and getting slightly distracted. Henry Jenkins, right. So I want to go... It's in the title of the stream, Grim. I want to go to Applications, and I want to go to Human DB, and I want to go to Henry Jenkins. Okay, so we're just getting the same there. Right. Oh, there's not much else we can learn about him. Okay, so if we run this back, what if we do... This guy. Can we... Can we get... Oh, okay. Who's this guy?
The footage quality is insufficient for a proper ID, operator. You'll need to find another way to ID the killer.
How about if we run that back a bit and try and get the license plate? Yes! Okay. Now, do we have an application? Car DB. Nice. CPL 481. Oh no, Ray Wells. Okay. Okay, there's going to be about 5 billion windows opened up here at some point. I am slightly... I'm slightly overwhelmed at the moment, I have to say. There's a lot that's kind of running about in my head thinking, where are we going to go with this? Human DB. Let's go back and take that out and go Ray Wells. Okay. So we need to find the killer's name and we say Ray Wells. Oh yeah. The car belongs to Ray Wells.
Nice. Now we know the perp's name. You got something for Wells' address? Because I'll take it if you do.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Alexandra. I've got his address. I think last known address.
Yeah, that'll do. Nice work. Next step is to bring Wells in. I'll keep
Bring
you
him in.
updated. Thanks, Operator Tanner.
You're very welcome, Alexandra. Good luck with the arrest. Okay.
Not bad, Tanner. Not great, but not bad.
What do you mean, not
I'll
great?
contact you later with your next request.
Dude. I was expecting a bit more of a... Don't ask questions like that, Aspen. It's a game. You have to suspend belief. Okay. FDI Most Wanted. Please consult the latest FDI Most Wanted list. Reminder, if you discover any information during your shift that might help the FDI, inform your supervisor at once. Okay. Fred Smorkinski. Wanted for mailing and hand delivering several explosives. Oh, I can never get enough blooming time to read anything here. Which is probably the point of the
I need you to
game.
follow up on an investigation started by a previous operator. I'll let the agent working the case bring you up to speed.
Okay, who was the... of course, yes. Let's just do that. Okay, Barry Walker. I'm sorry that this... It's really hard to know where to put myself. I mean, I could turn off chat on screen, if that would make a difference.
Oh, please. Tell me you got something.
Sorry, I don't understand.
God damn it! Who
God
are you?
damn it. Operator Tanner, at your service.
Every goddamn time we get a new operator, it takes me twice as long. I got a life outside the FDI, you know? Interests, hobbies, full-blooded passions. I don't have time for this.
Okay. What do you think? Should I turn off chat that's on screen? Would that help? I'm just trying to think where chat is. Where is chat? Chat has gone. If I could find it, that would really help. Give me 2 seconds. Is that it? Yes, okay. Just try and turn me off. You can't indeed. Okay. Right, that should help anyway. It's kind of hard for me to start messing about with this because it starts freaking everything else out. But I mean, you've got voice acting from there. And as I say, I kind of need... I think I'm going to need all this real estate to have all the various databases open and stuff. So let's go. Can you tell me about the case?
I got a missing persons case out here in Dryfield, Nevada. Connie Moore's her name.
Okay.
I canvassed the area, talked to the locals. I can't believe I'm saying this, but everyone thinks she was abducted by aliens.
What?
Middle of nowhere, hot as hell, sandy. Calling it a small town would be an insult to small towns.
People actually think aliens were involved?
Look, I think it's bonkers, too. Another weird thing is, over the past year, 4 people in Dryfield have claimed they've been abducted. And every single time they reappeared somewhere in the middle of the desert out here about a month later. Connie's story's the same.
I thought she was missing.
She was.
Okay.
Popped back up yesterday. Collected her testimony myself. She had a camera on her. Naturally, I'd like to look at the photos. But to do that, I gotta go through you, an operator. Lucky me, right?
All right, Barry.
There's
Need.
something off about all this. I mean, beyond all the talk of little green men, just look for something that doesn't add up, okay?
Okay. I'm on it. Let's
Here are the
go.
files.
Here are the files. This is cool. I'm enjoying this. This is wild. Desert. Right, here we go. If she's returned, why are we bothering? Leave it alone. Indeed. Testimony. Following Connie Moore's reappearance on the... This is not helping that it's in American dates. It's kind of confusing my brain a bit. On the 5th of March, 1992, we recorded her eyewitness testimony concerning her supposed alien abduction. Present, Connie Moore, the victim, Agent Barry Walker, agent in charge of the investigation, and Brittany Holt, FDI transcriber. Okay. Transcript. Can you tell us more about the day you disappeared? Connie, I was hiking in the desert out by Dryfield. Sometimes I do that to clear my head or take photos. Photography is sort of a hobby of mine. Okay. And is that your camera? Yes, it is. What else do you remember about that day in the desert? Well, it's a little blurry, but I wanted to take a hike. I wanted to hike around Montmorey. I remember that. It's really beautiful at this time of year. I remember taking 2 photographs. Then I heard this loud noise coming from the sky. I looked up and barely had time to take another photograph. It was just moving so fast. Their ship, the UFO. And then I think it landed to the east. So I decided to head over and see if I could see anything else. Maybe get a photo of them. It must have taken me an hour and 45 minutes to go where it landed. Then what? I'm not really sure, to be honest. That's where my mind goes blank. Okay. Gang got. The next thing I know, I'm waking up in some kind of room and I can't move. Was there someone with you in this room? I don't like to think about it, but yes, they were there, all around me, the aliens. What did they look like? The room was so bright, like I was looking into the sun. I only saw their silhouettes. Can you describe them the best you can? They were human, except they weren't. Something was off. They were too tall and thin. It was disturbing, actually. I couldn't see their faces. I'm glad about that. What do you remember about the room? It was white. I mean, entirely white. Antiseptic. It smelled sort of like a hospital. Conveniently, because it could have been a hospital. There were no doors, no windows, nothing. Just whiteness. She was abducted by Kate Moss. What do you think they wanted with you? I think they wanted to learn about me, to study me. I was so scared. I couldn't think straight. They kept asking me questions over and over again. What kinds of questions? About my life, my family, my beliefs, everything. I guess that's what they do. Study humans. What else do you remember? They had these strange voices, sort of mechanical. And there was a machine they were using on me. It was clamped to my head. I don't know what it was, but it hurt. Can you tell us anything else, Connie? Not really. Next thing I remember, I'm waking up in the desert outside Dryfield. Yeah, I will. My head was throbbing. Maybe because of their drugs or mind probes. I don't know. I just wandered around out there. Luckily, somebody found me, or I might have died from dehydration. Then I guess they called the cops, and the cops called you. End of story. Okay. Cell phone triangulation. The phone tower pings and timestamps for the day of Connie's disappearance. On the 5th of the 2nd, to the day that she reappeared, on the 5th to the 3rd, so there was a month's time passed. There were no pings between the time of her disappearance to her reappearance a month later. Okay, so she said she started there and then went out there and then headed east. So that checks out. That all checks out. Camera, let's have a look. Okay. Photos. What else? Ooh, we've got settings. Language. Auto ISO, yes. Show timestamp, definitely put that on. Brightness level 1. Show grid. Well, that might be useful. Let's go. Okay, so first photo on the 5th of the 2nd at 9:19, which would be somewhere round about here. And then the second photo on the 5th of the 2nd at 9:43, which would be round about here. Whoa! UFO, dude. Hang on a minute. That's on the 21st of the 2nd. I thought these were all supposed to happen in the same... I thought these were all supposed to happen on the same day. She started walking out. Find inconsistency. I found an inconsistency, Barry. Oh, yeah. The photo was taken on 21st.
Jackpot. Connie said she took that photo the day she disappeared.
Uh-huh.
Clearly, she didn't. Maybe the aliens did funny things to her brain. Maybe her brain was funny to begin with. Do me a favor. Locate the position on the map where she supposedly snapped this photograph.
Find the photo location. Well, 10:13 would be round about there, I presume. Nice. Right here, Agent Walker.
Right.
God, I'm good at my job.
Now check this spot out. Guess I gotta do a little hiking. Probably sweat my goddamn balls.
Fantastic. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, blue screened. We've rebooted. What's going on? Uh-oh. We've been hacked. This wasn't in the manual. This is so well done. Hello, Evan. How do you know my name? Unfortunately, the US government doesn't work that way. You'll have to wait for the yearly review. I know many things about you, Evan. You're hacking into the FDI. I kind of figured that one out. I wouldn't if I didn't have to. But since you guys aren't really doing your jobs, what are you talking about? I got hacked. Let me show you something. Do you remember the list found on Henry Jenkins? Stop flirting with your hacker and get up and tell your boss. You didn't see her name, did you? No, it was redacted, that's why. The abducted woman. What? Pretty big coincidence, don't you think? The real hot tub pics are gonna get leaked. I'm also going to assume that you didn't notice that of the 136 people on it, 122 have been reported missing. What? I didn't notice, no. One last thing, and this is the most important part. There's a name near the bottom that's been redacted. Okay, yes. That name is the key to understanding everything. Like everything in the world. I have to go now, Evan, but I'll be in touch soon. Promise. Don't go. Tell me more. Oh, hell. Right. That seems like a fairly good place to just stop at the moment for the ad break. But I am now... I am now thoroughly and totally confused and absolutely bought into this. What a phenomenal start to the game. I'm just hoping that the rest of it continues in the same way, because it's banging thus far. You like this so far? Indeed, yes. Good. It is a little bit overwhelming, I'll say, when you're trying to sit there, you're reading chat, and there's all these boxes opening up, and you're thinking, I need to look at this, I need to look at that, I need to look at this, I need to look at that, and try and draw a link between things. But I'm sure these secret government organisation games are great, yeah. I don't think this is in the SCP universe, though. I think this is just entirely outside that kind of stuff, but it seems to be slightly adjacent. There seems to be a bit of a, a dark kind of theme going on in the background, so hopefully it's going to lead us down a huge rabbit hole. Anywho, we're coming up on the ads, so 3 minutes. Oh, there's a wee surprise in the ad break as well. I have changed something about the ad break. See if you can spot it. This guy can't see me then, if I'm small. This soldier dude, I'll just, oh god.
I am a toaster. I am a toaster.
Nice.
I am
Yo,
a
dumbass.
toaster. I am a toaster.
Right, I'm getting out of here, but I'm going out the window. Fish. Okay, let's not go out the window. Oh my god. Right, I think I kind of know what I'm doing there. No, I don't. Jesus.
I am a toaster. 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 I am a toaster.
I am never.
Good job.
I watch stream. Have you Elden Your Ring? No, that doesn't sound good at all. Oops, I didn't mean to say that. I wasn't really thinking about that. The sound design is fantastic. Puts you in a state of panic, even though you don't really need to be in a state of panic. You're not sure which.
Good job.
Jesus God! Right, I need to go and change my shorts. Okay, there must be another one somewhere. Jobby. Where is he? Alright, son. Ooh, he's in a bad way. What happened to you? My master beat it out of me.
I am a toaster. I am a toaster. I am a toaster. I am a toaster. I am a toaster.
I'm getting to do it again. A curse of boils on your filthy member and maggots in your arse. Thank you so much.
A fresh presence has stepped forward from the
Bide
ether.
your tongue, woman, or I shall remove it from your head. Aye, and just what would you be wanting with my tongue, eh? You dirty wee pervert. What?
Kawaii.
Oh God. Open the door there and that sound alert went off. It gave me a wee bit of a fright. The P was because I went to the freezer section and opened the door. The freezer was too cold to make it to the fantastic. There we go. We're back. We're back. A while since we've seen that. Good. Right. Let's just have a quick thing there. Yes. All good. Yes. Right. Okay. I thought Mark was in the game for a second. Hello, Zenturio12. How are you? Oh, goodness. The one, the only Kubu is here, summoned by Mark. It seems you're a little behind. Indeed. Yes. Hee-haw. Right. I'm now terrified. Now terrified to go back into this terminal. You're still a bit today, but going smooth. How's yourself? I'm good. Hello. Sick, I mean. Oh dear. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully you'll recover quickly. I am good. It's the weekend. We're all sorted. We're playing a very good game so far. Kuwu heard a clip and rose from the depths where she rests. Indeed. You've just got home. Where were you? Were you working? Were you working today, Kuwu? Oh no, you were going out, weren't you? Yeah. Oh, Chinese food sounds great. Yeah. I remember you saying on Discord that you were going to wear your rain boots, but you didn't want to go to a restaurant with your rain boots on. So yes. Do it. Treat yourself. Okay. Here's Skinner.
Operator Tanner, are you there?
I am.
Walker told me that your connection was suddenly cut.
Aha.
When I tried to contact you, you were offline.
Yes.
What happened?
What are we doing here? Are we telling the truth that we got hacked? Or are we going to fib and say that the computer crashed? Because you vote to lie. Lies never end well. Everybody, the majority seems to be saying lie, and I don't know if we can trust this guy. He could be the guy. He might not be. He could just be. But the mold, I don't know what we're doing. You're just saying truth anyway. Literally never trust anyone. Poor Kerry with her morals and such, yeah. And the rest of chat's like, lie your ass off. Right, we'll tell a little lie now and see what the response is.
I see. I'll have IT look into that at once. The second shift of operators has arrived. You can go home now, Tanner. See you tomorrow.
Okay.
And don't be late.
See, if he wasn't a dick, I would feel better at not telling the truth. But he's a dick. Power off, okay. He's so mean he doesn't deserve the truth indeed. He can lie to twats, God doesn't mind. What's going on here? Don't come crying to me when you're in a spaceship with an alien finger in your orifice. That might be catastrophizing things slightly, Kenny. I mean, it's day one here. We don't know who to trust and who not to trust. And I don't threaten Wade with a good time anyway. Exactly. Why would I cry? What's going on here? Can I just not see him all like blurry visioned? What's going on? Eyes confused. Should I be seeing what's going on here? You're the alien. I'm loving the soundtrack. Soundtrack rules, man. We left our glasses at work and we were just raw dogging the drive home. Evan's apartment, 6 AM. Okay. It's a bit of a weird it's a bit of a weird interface though, isn't it? That you can't actually see what's going on. That sounds delicious. I could use scallion cake right now. Oh, I'm good. Only had a wee existential crisis today, so I'm making it through. FDI headquarters. Oh, I'm early. Look, I'm at my desk for 7:22. Somebody needs to sort them fans out. That's in the game, Hazel. 16 isn't literally raw dog in the drive home. See, that was spoken like a true optometrist. Hello, Mike.
Hey, pal. So, tell me.
He's
how'd day
sussy
number
as.
one at the FDI go? Everything you had hoped for?
I don't think Supervisor Skinner likes me.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't worry about him. Xavier doesn't even like his own mother. To be honest, no, I probably shouldn't say anything.
Okay.
Well,
Let's get the
between
tea.
you and me, we're thinking of making a change at the supervisor position. You know, Evan, if you play your cards right, maybe, just maybe. Ah, sorry, buddy. My phone's ringing off the hook here. I gotta run. But hey, great job. And just keep plugging away, okay? I'm proud of you, Evan.
We're getting a wee promise of a look in at. Oh, here we go. We're going to take your job, sucker.
Operator Tanner.
Yes.
Agent Pendle has an update on yesterday's case. I'll patch her through in a moment.
Okay.
Before I do, I wanted to let you know that from this point on, you'll talk to the agents directly. Time to cut the umbilical cord. However, as your supervisor, I'll still be in the background monitoring your activity.
Of course. Hello.
Good morning, Operator Tanner.
Hello.
So you remember Ray Wells, right?
Yes.
So I checked out the address you gave me.
Uh-huh.
But no sign of Wells. Then I
Okay.
get a call from Vice, and guess what? Wells was found dead in a downtown parking garage early this morning. Shot. Point blank range. Now I'm working 2 homicides, and it's my first week. Welcome to the FDI, Alexandra. Anyway, the garage has cameras, and I got some footage of Wells. That's the good news. The bad news? I don't have all the footage. Sort of weird, but
Good job.
it is missing.
Ooh. Has it been tampered with?
I don't know. Looks that way, doesn't it? I don't put much stock into conspiracies, but the timing is definitely suspicious. Anyway, think you could take a look? I'm looking for anything that's different between the first and second half of the surveillance footage. Apart
Okay.
from Wells ending up dead and the blood splatter on the pillar, sorry for the vivid details.
I don't know what 16 looks like, but I've now got a very vivid. Well, I don't because I've got aphantasia, but I kind of know what you're talking about. I was going to say I've got a very vivid picture in my mind of what she looks like when she's trying to find her glasses. Right. Parking. Can. Right. Is that somebody there? Okay. Is that Wells? Okay. Right. So, hang on a minute. Whoa, stop. We've got a white car here. I have a Fantasia, yes. The bad version as well. It's like, bye. Okay, what's that? So we've got a white car there. We've got a car here with 3 bollards. White car, white car. What's this? I don't know what that is. Okay, so that's definitely him. Can we do this? Does each rat take... Oh, okay. The light is on at the beginning of the video, but it's off at the end. Okay, so find something different. Nice.
Look at that. Give me a sec, operator. I'm gonna check this out.
Any typos are from Carl. Carl's a moron.
Well. I just found a bullet lodged in the light's framework. I'm sending you a photo.
Okay.
Can you run an analysis and tell me what kind of bullet I'm looking at?
Have we got a bullet database then? The bullet found in the light. The bullet is a .45 ECP. Okay.
.45 caliber? I believe that's what the military and police use. Well, that's something anyway. Thanks for your help, operator. Appreciate it. If only we had all of the footage. Anyway, I should get back to the scene. Keep digging and see if you can find anything else about
Bullet analysis, yes, that's a bullet. He has a hat and a dragon made of baby hands. Hello again, Evan. Oh God. Hello, Hal. I'm going to play along with Hal a bit. Look, I have a deal to offer you. One that I think you'll find interesting. Ah. Go on, I'm listening. You see, we share a common goal. You, me, and the FDI. You just don't know it yet. So here's what I'm going to do. I'll help you with the Wells case. What? You have to help me later, when I ask for it. I'm starting to be into Hal. He's so mysterious. If I watched Llamas with Hats right now, I would be in shock, okay? I love a bit of mystery. Indeed, well, it is very mysterious. He's going to ask you for a sexual favour, okay? You can have it. And if you accept his help now, you'll have to do it. How could you help me? I have access to the surveillance footage from the garage. Ooh. I mean all of the footage. How did you get it? I don't have time to go into the technical details. No offence, but you probably wouldn't understand anyway. Will you do the deal or won't you? I need your answer, and I need it now. Now this is beginning to lead us into very, very murky territory, that isn't it? We don't know if Hal's a criminal, so to say why would I help a criminal seems like the wrong answer there. So we're now down to I can't do anything illegal, or Pendel could use my help. So I mean, we don't know. Pretty sure hacking a federal agency is a crime. Yeah, it probably is. I wonder what happens when you say I can't do anything illegal. But are we doing anything illegal here? This guy's hacked into the database, so that's okay. He's committed a crime. Why are the only white baby hands? Can't. I don't know. Whitey's got a pee. Yeah, that's fine. We're just taking a little peek. Indeed, we don't know that this guy's a bad guy. He's done a bad thing, grey area, by hacking into a terminal. But he's trying to expose something, not himself, hopefully. And then we can not alert an employer to a hacker's crime. Yeah, no, but we're kind of down that road already, Kerry. That bridge is burned. But we could blow open other things by actually seeing the footage. Sometimes sexy people do bad things. It's okay because they're mysterious. He could ask you to do something illegal, but at the moment there's nothing illegal other than the hacking. Yeah, we haven't done anything illegal at the moment. I was hoping for some self-exposing. Yeah, those hot tub pics are staying where they need to stay. Right, I'm not entirely sure what we see here. Let's say I can't do anything illegal and see what he comes back with. I mean, apart from working with me, the world's most wanted hacker. I'm going for it. Pendel could use my help, so yes, she could. And you could be her knight in shining armour, Evan. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and put this big, juicy, missing part back in so you can watch it and solve this crime. I'll help you if you help me. Won't this look suspicious? Missing part, Wade. Missing part. If somebody asks how you got this missing footage, just say that analysis software restored it. It's supposed to be cutting edge anyway, right? So, do we have ourselves a deal? Yeah, let's go for it. What I'm not sure about is, this is mental, isn't it? Because he could put anything in here. And this could be entirely doctored. We don't know that this is the original footage. Which is the danger here. That we could start down our course of action. Yeah, why not? A little crime treat. Love to do a little crime as a treat indeed. I'll join Aspirin Yellow. Okay. Right. Good. Now give me a few seconds to run my script. Alright, the missing footage has been magically restored. I hope you have your popcorn ready. I'll be back a little later to collect my debt, Evan. Until then... Okay. Okay, so I can do this and then go back to the camera. So now we're going to see this unedited footage. Drive-by. Oh, not even a drive-by. Okay. It matches the present. That's cute, Hazel. Change. Wow, Aspen peeing on the floor to mark territory. There's always a coup. No coup, yes moment, but never a grim, no grim, yes moment. Reef when literally anything changes. Okay, who are you trying to attract there, okay? Wow, that could have been bad. Had Puss written first. Is he bald? I knew I couldn't trust him. Don't you start, Wade. Because you know what happened the last stream we had when somebody said something bald? Insta-ban. No
I see that
match.
you ran the facial recognition software, and 0 matches turned up, operator. That's unusual. In fact, it shouldn't even be possible. Our FDI databases are exhaustive. I'll flag this issue for later, but go ahead and share the image with Agent Pendle.
Okay. Interesting. See, I called over a kitty. He called over an idiot. He didn't call over a kitty. You have to be careful how you use that, Kay.
I'm putting you in timeout.
Right, where are we going? I'm kind of lost. Go ahead and share an image with, like, can we... how do we share the image? Oh, find more info and killer. I keep forgetting about that bit. I have an image of Wells' killer.
I don't understand. How did you get this?
Software review.
Well, this is
Okay.
huge. Thanks, Tanner. I'll canvass the area immediately. Maybe someone has seen our Prince Charming. I'll talk to you later. And thanks again.
Don't mention it. Please never mention it. Okay, did you send Grim to the void? Hilarious. Now we're going to get the call, aren't we? Evans, Hal's going to come back to us now. Here we go. Now, about that debt, Evan. Go ahead, I'm listening. I'm going to connect you to another FDI agent. Her name is Cassin Andrews. Okay. Just listen. He wants to see her butt. Send him a photo of your boobs. Her name is Cassin Andrews. Just listen to what she has to say. Open your terminal and type the following command. Okay, how the hell do I open the terminal? Terminal. This is so good, man. Call 187 222 19 98 space dash dash no secure. Picture not available. Interesting.
Hello, Operator Tanner. Hal told me that you'd be calling.
What's this all about?
Okay, I'll try to keep this short. About a month ago, I started working on a missing persons case. A woman reported that her husband had been gone for over 48 hours. Almost right away, the case felt different. Red tape all over the place. An unusual lack of cooperation from my superiors and colleagues. Unanswered calls. Suddenly, the FDI felt like the most incompetent department in the country. After an almost endless game of phone tag, I finally managed to get an appointment with a superior.
Right.
The plan was to sit down and talk about the case first thing Monday morning. That Sunday night, I'm awoken by a phone call. The woman's apartment has burned to the ground. And the woman, what's left of her anyway, has been found dead in the ashes.
Well, I kind of think so. Could be just a coincidence.
Could be, but I don't think so. So I started looking into the fire, of course. I couldn't help myself. Plus, I felt like I owed it to Mia. That was the woman's name, Mia Cole. Anyway, it wasn't long before my superiors found out and pressured me to stop. They told me the fire had been ruled accidental, the result of faulty wiring in our oven. They told me I was wasting
In
my
an
time,
oven?
precious FDI resources by looking into it, and said if I continued, I'd end up pushing papers in a basement somewhere.
Okay.
That fire, Operator Tanner, that fire was no accident. I can feel it. Mia was murdered. I just have to prove it. That's where I'm hoping you can help me.
How do you know it's not an accident?
Go ahead and search them in the human DB. The husband's name is Sasha. Sasha and Mia Cole. Please.
Okay. I shall. Hold your horses. I'm opening the human DB. Mia Cole. Okay. Ooh, you do not have the necessary clearance to view this profile. Interesting. Oh, it's getting sus. A woman is dead and her husband missing, and Death is worried about the fact that the wiring is in the oven, not the toaster. Well, these things are, it's the small details that get you to the answer. I can get out of the void since Koo sent me here too many times that I know my way around. The only problem is that I can't see. Okay. Do you want 16 pairs of tiny glasses? Yes. Sadly, I don't think I could find him. Yeah, Grimm's now on his knees in an in an orange roll neck, shouting jinkies every time he puts his hand down in the void. Sasha. Sasha Cole. Sherlock Holmes always talks about the small details being the most important indeed. Oh, there's nothing there. Is that the guy that killed him? This is a black bag. Grimm's on his knees shouting jinkies. I'm jealous. He's turned into the ER NPC. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Kay. Yeah, why has he disappeared? Why is he not actually in the database at all? His wife's at least got a picture. Thank you, Kate. Sometimes I need the shark on to think better. Sharks, it is to cover up. Fishy. There we go. Right, fish cake. There we go. We're on there. Kay, did Sumi share with you my bingo things? Shark is the thinking cap, indeed. I don't have the clearance level. Okay, yes.
Just another coincidence, right? Look, I don't know why, but someone doesn't want us looking into Sasha and Mia Cole. But we have to, Operator Tanner. It's our job. Who's going to do it if we don't? Can you help me find proof Mia's fire wasn't an accident?
Okay, how can we access the case files?
Oh, thank you. As far as how to access the case files, that's not really my area of expertise. But you can ask Hal.
I feel we're getting deeper and deeper and deeper into this. Funny. I was just working on this very thing. Oh, that was cool. Did you see that he made a slight typo and corrected it? So it looks like I can't give you direct access to the files, but I found a bug in the chat. You should be able to inject a query that will get you in. Just type this. What the hell? Okay, so I can actually just copy paste it. Yeah. Not in this chat, Evan. In the chat. Oh, sorry. Okay, Hal. Don't get sassy with me. Why did it go yellow then? Dick. There. Just type this. Mode immediate. And that was... trying to confuse me now. Download FL select dash from cases where that one. Okay, they did that on purpose, indeed. Yeah, weird with the clip.
Being, well, a thorn in the side.
Thanks, Kerry.
You have to admit, Hal gets results.
Fastest clipper in the West. Right. Ooh. Okay. Right. The following report was written by Agent Andrews and modified on... Okay, so there's redacted stuff in here. Death caused by accidental fire stemming from malfunctioning wiring in victim's oven. Catherine Andrews. Redacted. Oh, God. The fire started... and the fastest pooper. The fire started on 25th of the 2nd, There's a lot happening in February 1992 at around 2 a.m. and was successfully contained by 3:12. Contained by 3:12 a.m. Owing to the duration of the fire, minimal evidence remained at the scene. Yeah, fastest pooper and fastest peer. A single victim identified as Mia Cole. In fact, it was instantaneous, never mind fastest. Through dental records, tenant information, and a wedding ring was discovered. The autopsy revealed no anomalies attributing the cause of her death to the fire. No other signs of physical trauma were found. No indications of a forced entry or a struggle were evident in the home, aligning with the findings of the victim's autopsy report. The fire responses team report referred to concluded that the fire originated from faulty wiring in the oven, a conclusion supported by investigation. It's a cover-up. Okay. A ring. Don't get excited, Wade. It's not that type of ring. Ooh. Now, interesting. Why would own... It's very mysterious that the guy who's disappeared from the thing altogether, the database altogether, has also disappeared from his wedding photo. Interesting. An ash sample. You have opened a chemical sample. We have automatically given you access to the CSLCA data report application. You can find it with the other applications in the top left menu. Do you reckon we are the disappeared man and we've been kidnapped by the government? I don't know. It's interesting that we've now got 2 people who don't appear in the database. Pardon me. Please review the user manual relative to... you can find those documents on your personal drive. Your supervisor will contact you with further instructions. Okay. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I don't want to alarm anyone, but there's a very large number of rats present in chat right now. There is. The proper use and operation. Welcome to the user manual. This manual is designed to provide you with the information you need to safely blah 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 blah. If you have any questions, concerns about the use of the chem scan, please contact us. How to use. Open the sample in the dedicated ChemScan LCA software. Input the appropriate settings for your sample using formulas found thereafter. Start the analysis process. Note that this may take some time. Once the analysis is complete, open this... Oh my god, this is so complicated. Once the analysis is complete, open the CSLCA data report application. Input the results from the chem scan. Oh my god. Ion size will be set to 2. Solid sample, typically around 6. London should be used to a large number of rats. It's a big city. Yeah. Ion size. Okay, delta 5 for an organic sample. Good grief, there's so much stuff. Oh god. Yeah, the shark's killing my brain at the moment. Okay, so we've got the sea. Okay.
Yay!
Right. So we've got, it's a non-organic type. For a non-organic sample, sample weight in grams times 100.
Hello.
Delta.
Then you go back to it. How are you? And then
Hello.
go back to it. Quite well. Thank you very much.
Right, okay, this is confusing as. I don't mean to alarm you, but I think a shark has eaten you. But well, it feels like it, Wade, to be perfectly honest. Because I am struggling a little bit to understand what the hell's going on here. Open the sample in the dedicated ChemScan LCA software. Where is the ChemScan LCA software? Is that this? ChemScan LCA Analyzer. Right, okay, so we've got that. Start. Okay. No. Right. I am slightly struggling here. There's a lot of information here now, and I'm trying to read that and chat and think, Right. If you have any questions, open the sample in the dedicated ChemScan LCA software. But where's that? Is that it? Yeah, okay. Input the appropriate settings for your sample using formulas found thereafter. See, what does that mean? Sample weight in grams. I just don't understand what it's asking me to do here. Right, let's shut everything down, actually, while we're here. Because I'm confused. And we go there. So all I think we need at the moment is this. So if I get rid of that. So this is a sample. And it doesn't, when you do that, right. Okay. So open the sample in the dedicated ChemScan LCA software. Which I think is this. Input the appropriate settings for your sample. It's so confusing. Once the analysis is complete, open the CSLCA data report application. No, so we don't want that then at this point in time. But it says Input the appropriate settings for your sample. Is this what it says? For an ion size. Okay, so delta 5. Okay, for ion size. The appropriate ion size varies depending on the sample type and state. Right, so we'll put 6 in here. Because it's a solid sample. Delta 5. For a non-organic sample, let's put 100. Threshold. Threshold's value will depend on a delta 5. For solid samples, the threshold should be set to half the delta 5, which is 50. And for the sample matrix size, the default value of the matrix size is 5. If you're using an older version of the ChemScan LCA, version 1.3, okay, we're using version 1. Do we really need to have that thrown in there? That if you're using a lower grade version of the software, that seems like unnecessarily complicated just to throw you. So we put 5 in there. Go. Oh, hell's teeth. Right, so the delta 5 is wrong. Okay, this must be 250 then. 250, and that's 125. Right, let's go. No, what? For an organic sample, weight 4.2 grams. It's non-organic. Okay, here we go. This right. For a solid sample, okay. For a non-organic sample, sample weight times 100. So 4.2 times 100 is 420. Yes. And that has to be 210 because it's half the size. Thank God for that. Yay!
Good job! Good job!
I thought everything was going too well. It now wants us to do like complicated stuff. This government job sucks. Right, okay. Oh God. So we've now got this. CCVT is 901. pH is 6.5. Frequencies. Oh, good God. How do you know? 1.53. .44. No, hang on a minute. .26. Thanks, Kay. And 10.59. Damn it! Oh. Jumping ahead. You actually have to order them in peak to... We'll get there, Kay. It's quite complicated to just suddenly start... I mean, I've never done spectral analysis before. 2 point, what's that? That is 2.44, so that's in the right place. And then the third tallest is 1.57. And then the fourth one is 10.62. Right, hang on a minute, that's not right. Right. 9.24. And then 2.4, 1.57, and 10.63 or whatever. There, go. $5.416. Okay. Sample composition. Right. So are we saying... Ooh. Ooh. Yay! There were traces of gasoline in the fire.
Faulty wiring. Good job. You know what? This was no accident. Someone started this fire and killed Mia. But why?
What are you going to do now?
Maybe I'll end up at a desk in a dark basement somewhere, but I'm going to keep digging into
We've
this.
done that job.
It matters to me.
Why is it so important?
I grew to know her. Mia, I mean.
You mean thank God for chat? I did it myself.
Try not to get emotionally involved. That's what they teach you at the academy anyway. Almost from the start. And usually I can turn the switch off. I learned to do that.
Ooh. What's happening? What's happening? Interesting. Am I zoning out? Whoa.
Are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, thanks, operator. Because of you, I finally have proof. Knowing Hal, well, as much as someone can know Hal, I have a feeling this won't be the last time you and me work together.
I have that feeling too. Yes. Hal is sometimes good, sexy, mysterious, sometimes bad, sexy, mysterious, yes. So you found evidence proving the fire wasn't an accident. Well done, Evan. Maybe there's hope for you yet. We're remembering Mia, who is actually our wife humming to her baby. Interesting. The way the FDI has handled the cold case, it's strange, don't you think? It does seem suspicious, yes. Yeah, it does. I just don't know what they're hiding. Or why. I know you probably still don't trust me. I'm on the FDI's most wanted list. I hacked into your computer. He's on the FDI's most wanted list. I get it, but tell me something. Why would I bother going to the trouble of working with a low-level FDI employee? Sorry. Rude. If I didn't have a good reason. Hang on a minute. We have the most wanted list here. Hal, real name unknown, wanted for various crimes of cyber terrorism committed against the federal government and other organisations. 150 grand for any valid information. 1.5 million for any information leading to an arrest. Now, the way the FBI handles everything is sus. I say this knowing several people who work for the FBI. Okay. Make Hal search for the file on MLK. Yeah, absolutely. That'll get his shot. Yeah. Turn him in. Turn him in. Yeah, 1.5 mil. Let's sell him out. Ooh, Snoresh. Leader of the Seventh Day Healers cult. Oh my goodness. Interesting. 1.5 mil or sexy mysterious bad boy. Well, If I didn't have a good reason to make my life a living hell, to earn a few extra bucks, I have literally no idea how. Hello, my little boy. Answer.
Operator Tanner, can I have a word?
Yes. Of course, Director
I see
Tench.
that you've been looking into the database entries for Mia and Sasha Cole. You want to tell me why?
Hal made me do it. I wanted to catch up on the case. I think he's sussy. I don't know why. I just think he's sussy. So I'm going to say I wanted to catch up on the case.
I see. In the future, I want you to avoid anything related to Sasha and Mia Cole. It's a closed case. A total waste of your time. And if by chance something else pops up concerning the Coles, and this is very important, you come to me right away. Understood? I'll talk to you later.
Ooh, and the phone went down very quickly there. I know that was probably difficult lying to your friend, but you did the right thing, Evan. As a reward, I'll tell you something about myself. Something that only 2 other people know. The reason I have so much access to the FDI, I used to work there. Did you see it up there though? Maybe you're thinking about turning me in to get that reward, but it's too late, you're in too deep. He now knows. Are we the drama? Are we Sasha? We could be the problem. You were in the FDI? I can't tell you more for the moment, but yes, I was. As improbable as that seems, maybe Hal is Sasha. Did you think of that? You've never been the problem in your life. Okay. Weirdly can't, but Carl has. I can believe that of Carl, to be fair. What do I do now, Hal? For now, nothing. I'll be in touch later. Evan. Okay, that was good, because it was coming up 3 minutes on the ad, so we can do shouty out. When in doubt, blame death. Yeah, absolutely. That seems to happen quite a bit, to be fair. Hello, Sky. How are you? Nice to see you in. Right, can I just stop this before it goes anywhere else? Nice. Paused. Let's go across. That was well timed, Sky. Nice to see you here. Let's go to shouty outies.
Show him what you got, but don't let him have it. You gotta tease him a little. Make
Time
him
flies
chase
when
you.
you're doing spectral analysis and you've never done it before. Let's go here. Work. Why are you not working? You horrible thing. Oh god, my Steam Deck has just died. My Stream Deck has just died. That's not good at all. Why has that just happened? That's bad. 2 seconds, people. Don't know what's happened there, but my Stream Deck has just absolutely keeled over, so I can't do the shouty outies at the moment. I shall go ads, I think. I'll run them a bit early, and I'll try and work out what's going on. Yes, probably the best thing. let's do that. I can't run them. Run them. Go. Oh, I can't even do that. Right. Be right back. It's a sandstorm. Winston is playing on the rocking horse. When I was little, I was with my uncle and sister on the street at night, and there was a little person walking in the distance. But at that age, I've never seen a little person before, and my uncle scared me by saying it was a Absolutely fantastic, Kay. They are superb. I love them to bits. Kay's pillows. Wait, that didn't sound right. I didn't say that I love Kay's pillows. Nobody clipped that at all. That's just a bad thing. Hello? Can I help? How cool. Okay, that was cool. Okay, let's do the EMF. Why did I say EMF? I swear to God, I'm saying this because I'm not even thinking about it. But as soon as it's out of my mouth, I think, oh no, somebody's gonna either clip that or quote it. I think we'll keep the lighter. I can't see if I would need cigarettes straight away. I could save my progress here. If this wasn't a demo, that's a nice touch. By end of the table, the captain's key. Let's go. Actually, before we go, was there a save point here? I can't remember. Oh yeah, absolutely. That gave me such a fright. Laughing to you, and yeah, that had to be. That's part Aspen, man. If you're gonna do Aspen, why did I just say that? Is Kay here? Please tell me Kay didn't hear that. Right, don't know what's going on there, but my Stream Deck, I pressed a button and it just went completely blank. Thank you, Wade. And I have got no functionality on it at all. It's just dead. So I don't know whether it just needs a complete. It's still dead. So that's that's a bit of a bummer. Did you update the app? That's what happened to yours. I'm sure it will just reboot and it'll come back to life. It's done that once before, I'm fairly sure, where I pressed a button and it just died. And then it decided to come back at a later date when I rebooted the PC. For whatever reason, it just decided it wasn't going to do it. But it's dead even in the app as well. A bit of fairy liquid and some warm water might help. Yeah, it's a bit weird. Every now and again, please bring it back. I'm sure it will. I'm fairly sure that's happened before. Yeah. I'm just trying to restart the app. Nah, it's not having it at all. I'm more scared that if I start fiddling about with it, the other ones will go as well. So I don't really want to go. I don't think it's I don't think it's the app, because the XL and the normal one are working fine. It's the sorry, the Plus and the normal one are working fine. It's the XL that's decided to die. Yeah. Okay. Indeed. Oh, I can't even get to that. I don't even know if I can get to that screen. Let's do that then. Before we do anything more, where can we go? Sorry, I'm just trying to find the right. When all your buttons go, you're just left floundering, wondering where things are. I can't find it. I don't even know where the shout out button is anymore. Anyway, let's get on with the game. You don't have your scenes up in OBS. I do, but I can't remember what I called it. It's not evident. Oh, there it is.
Show him what you got, but don't let him have
It's a
it. You
nightmare.
gotta tease
Everything
him a
I do
little.
is
Make him
automated.
chase you.
So I don't have to touch anything normally. I just hit the button and it does it.
Colin. Wait, I think there are it's too many times that I've called in dead. Okay, I need a new excuse. Power nap? 20 minutes? I can't do that. I don't actually nap. I straight up sleep. Call in undead. You're so fucking stupid.
Colin dead.
You and Pissy.
Oh my goodness, this is absolutely my worst nightmare. Who thought parkour was good? Not me. Not me. Thank you so much for sticking through the ads, guys. Very much appreciated. No! No!
I hated that bit of the game. It was I had very little health there.
I was pressing B because I was reading the thing. Oh.
It was horrible. That it was awful.
Oh, mother! What is wrong with you? Y'all motherfuckers need Jesus. Damn! He scared the fucking shit out of me. Damn! Oh, my heart.
You didn't get on terribly well with those guys, did you? You
That
gave
is
up
so
on them.
scary. What the fuck, man?
Yee, the slice.
Short and sweet. Is Aspen still here? Is that everybody that I need to shout out at this point in time? How do you, is Aspen's song flow? It's all one word.
The fact that you have
For once, Aspen wasn't swearing. Right, I think that's everybody in. Let's go. Just a little scream. Just a little scream. Oh, God. Why do we always do this?
Show him what you got, but don't let him have it. You gotta tease him a little. Make him chase you.
Uh-huh. Hello, little boy. Have a balloon. Would you like balloon? Right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Back to the game. Hello, little boy. Creepy little boy. Okay, here's Baza coming back to us.
So who the hell am I talking to this time?
He's got such an attitude, man. Tanner here, Agent Walker.
Good. You haven't been fired. I was afraid I'd have to explain this goddamn case all over again. I went back to where Connie said she took the photo in the desert. You remember, right?
Yeah.
Where she said this, flying saucer supposedly landed. I didn't find a flying saucer or any aliens breathing their last wheezy breaths or anything like that.
Okay.
But I did find something else.
Ooh, something disturbing.
You could say that. You could definitely say that. I found stones. A bunch of stones lying there on the surface of the sand. I'm no geologist, but they look funny to me. Like they'd been moved. Put there for a reason, you know? So, I call it in. Because I'm sure as hell not gonna dig myself, Tanner. Not in this suit. A team arrives an hour later, and they start digging. Sure enough, under one of the stones, they find a body. Advanced state of decomp. They dig under another stone. And lo and behold, this time they find an entire skeleton. Turns out, we're standing on some sort of desert graveyard.
Stones and sand, I hate them kind of beaches. Yeah, definitely. Horrible. This is wild. How many corpses are out
Hard
there?
to say, but I counted more than 100 stones. If they're all grave markers, well, I'll let you do the math.
What?
Yeah, messed up, right? And judging by the size of the skeleton, it belonged to someone young, Tanner. Real young. Look, I won't beat around the bush. The medical examiner has finished a preliminary report on the skeleton, and they found what they believe is a photo of the victim in the sand, buried there by the bones. Never seen that before. Any chance you can take a look at all this and get me an ID, Tanner?
I can try.
Let me send you the files. Well, it's taken a while. Hard to access the satellite out here in Roswell.
Oh, I know all about that. It's like going across the Talon. It's a nightmare.
Okay. Looks like it went through. About goddamn time.
Okay.
The skeleton appears to be female, estimated at 9 years of age. Starting the examination now. Initial observations show well-preserved and intact bones. No visible signs of trauma or damage. The subject is missing her left incisor. The rest of the dentition looks good. No decay or disease is present. Moving on. Here's something interesting. One of the metacarpal bones on her left hand, the metacarpal 3, has a slight curvature.
Ooh.
You don't see that a lot.
Okay.
So, to summarize, the subject appears to have been a female, approximately 9 years of age, with a missing left incisor tooth and a slight curvature in the metacarpal 3 in her left hand. Based on the level of decomposition, the body appears to have been buried for approximately 6 to 8 months. Further testing and analysis is needed to determine the cause of death.
Right. No way. Henry Jenkins. The guy that got shot. What? What? Welcome to the message on the back. Welcome to the facility, Gabby. You are in good hands now. Sincerely, Dr. Jenkins. Okay. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to be able to... Oh. Gabby. Okay, so Henry Jenkins Who's Gabby? Excuse me. So Henry Jenkins is the boss. How do we know? Right, I'm slightly confused as to where we're supposed to go for Gabby. Gabby who? And that's... Would that be his daughter, do you think? Let's check. Hang on a minute. Let's go to Applications and Human DB and Henry Jenkins. Because that should tell us if he's got a daughter called Gabby. Okay, but yeah. We don't have enough. Do you have to have both names for the DB? Oh, we could actually just put in Gabby Jenkins, couldn't we? Was it Gabby or was it Gabby? Okay. Damn it. Hang on, wait till I actually check what this says. No, it's G-A-B-B, G-A-B-B-Y. Welcome to the facility. You're in good hands now. Who's Gabby? We must have enough information. Okay. Okay. That must be useful for something. Can we go back to the Henry Jenkins case? Yes. I wonder if we can use that somewhere to access something. Applications. Like, you mean the human DB? Henry Jenkins. Oh, you mean the actual case? The bar. Right. Is there a Gabby on here? Gabby Mills.
Number 15. OMG. You can see her boobies. Don't look, chat. Decarnation, November 13th, 2024.
I can't see any other Gabby on there, so that's maybe worth a shout. Applications. Gabby Mills. That's not... That's not who we're looking for. Was there a Gabby Bruce, was there? Gabby Bruce. Ooh. No pictures available for minors. Abnormal growth on the metacarpal bone. This is our... Ding, ding, ding. Well done, 16. And Jade. Right, okay, so identify the body. We're saying Gabby. Nice.
How did you find this, Tanner? Just when you think this case can't get any weirder, that's exactly what it does. But I need concrete proof it's her. Got anything else in your bag of tricks?
Well, that's that one, isn't it? Nice. Well, there you go, 16. You were annoying about bones, but
I'll be damned.
that's what we needed next.
9 years old, Tanner. Breaks your goddamn heart. What the hell is going on out here? And what's a connection to Connie? Okay, the examiner has just finished processing the second body I was telling you about. The one in the advanced state of decay. Let's see here. Adult male, early 60s. Ah, they got an ID on him. Quentin Spence. Want to see if that name is on your magical list too?
Okay. Documents. No, not that one. Good grief. There. Name list. Who am I looking for? Quentin Spence. That should be reasonably easy to find. Don't think it is it? Quentin. I don't think it's there, but find Quentin Spence on list. Right, let's go Spence, because it might be a different 2 occurrences of Quentin. It's there. What? How did it not return that? Weird.
So there's definitely a link. I see some of the names have been crossed out. Can you figure out what that business means?
What does crossed out mean? I have no idea. Let's see. Right, let's have a quick look here because we must do the human DB. Oh, Quentin, did I? Quinton Spence. Okay. Missing. That's probably what it's going to be. Let's go. Cole McLean. Missing. Okay. Right, Bev Boyer. Missing. Okay, that's what it is then. Nice. Crossed out means the person is
Looks to be
missing.
about 100 names like that. That number matches the stones. God damn. And if I was a gambling man, I'd say the circled persons are still alive. Like our Connie. There's something else about Spence, Tanner. They found him buried in a lab coat with some, you're never gonna guess, floppy disk sewn into one of the pockets. Remember what I said about this case getting weirder and weirder? I'm sending everything your way.
This is getting very deep.
There you go. Now the second disk, password protected. Open that second floppy disk and give me an address tied to Spence. Something I can look into. I'm getting a little restless with you doing all the work. The operator program.
I think it was more the fact that the floppy disk was sewn into the lab coat. Okay, what does this mean? FMP. (1138). Barry knows nothing about fashion. So, the key and the lock. R&D normally means research and development. I don't... okay. One of the files is locked. Yes. There's not a tab on it, is there? No. I'm just clicking on it to make sure that there's nothing obvious that we need to do straight away. We can't shift the slider or anything like that. Right, hang on a minute. Let's try... Enter password to unlock. FMP1138, do you think? Is that what it means? FMP space dash. I can't do that. 1138. Okay, it's not that then. I can't put a space in unless it's an underscore. No, there's nothing I can do. FMP 1138 Res 2. Okay, let's have a look in floppy disk 1. Upon my arrival at the biome facility, I was warmly greeted by Dr. Jenkins himself. How fortunate I am to work with such a passionate... Oh, hang on a minute. Res 2. The graph displays the results of a study investigating the effects of FMP 1138 on synaptic connectivity in vitro. The study aimed to explore whether that would enhance synaptic transmission and promote the formation of new synapses. The graph shows the mean frequency and amplitude of excitatory postsynaptic currents in cultured neurons under control conditions, and after treatment with FMP1138, the results demonstrate that FMP1138 significantly increased the frequency and amplitude of EPSCs. Okay, that's all. Unlike Dr. Isles, in this result paper, I will use the Little Endian standard. Okay. Just... Figure 2 after... What? God, this is a bit of a... Right, let's just open up each one. To unlock, here's the key, to unlock the full potential (66.72) and 105. Right, so is there one that's got a lock on it? Lock. Hello, Eons, how are you? To unlock the full potential, 66.72 minimum, 105 kilohertz maximum. What is it, Wade? No, just tell me. Let's just keep going. I'm quite happy for this to be a community excursion. Put the files together. Oh. Duh. Well done, Wade. To unlock the files, use 105 Endian. Okay. Oh, damn it. 5 Endian. Well done, Wade. That was bananas. Well done. My confession. Yippee! If you're reading this, it means I am no longer living and that I have been buried in the Dryfield Desert like the other subjects. I implore you, whoever you are, to share my story with anyone who can make things right. My name is Quinton Spence. I was head of operations at the Biome facility. I am writing this letter because I am about to resign from a job that one cannot simply resign from. As per protocol, I will most likely be sent to the desert burial site with all my belongings. I deserve this punishment. I am so sick of everything that we have done, supposedly in the name of science. If you have found me, then I am assuming you have found the others too. Every person buried here in the sand is a Project Eve test subject. Eve was led by Dr. Henry Jenkins. I am not trying to shift the blame onto him. I bear my share of responsibility in this matter. While our intentions were noble, at least in the beginning, I now see that we went too far. And I am ready and willing to face whatever punishment awaits me in the next world. You have found this document, but perhaps the contents of my lab coat pocket remain undiscovered. Perhaps they could not crack the password necessary to open the floppy disk. Maybe they assumed the floppy disk contained only my research papers. Regardless, what truly matters now is you. You have the power to stop this. Okay. You're just listening while changing your bed sheets. Oh my goodness. Yes. Spence worked at
operator head, but that was actually somewhat impressive, Tanner. The address you sent?
Baza likes this.
Not far from here. I'll check it out first thing in the morning. Tonight, I think I'll help the team exhume the rest of these bodies. Screw the suit. God help us, Tanner. God help every single one of us.
Take care. Right. God, this is amazing, isn't it? My brain's going to be like... I'll be thinking about this all night. You're almost done. Good. We're having another disassociative bit. I know, it's crazy, isn't it? I saw about 5-10 minutes gameplay, and I thought, oh, I can't watch any more of this. I need to play it myself.
Look, you need to do something about it. He's poking around, asking too many questions.
No problem, Parto. Have a good one. Thank you very much for being here.
Yes, his shift is over. Yes. All right. Yeah, fine. We'll talk later. Bye.
How are we seeing this? Is this the synapse thing? Have we developed some sort of ESP synapse thing? Are we part of Project Eve? Which is why we can't see the thing properly. We're just hearing noises. You think Project Eve is cookie? no idea what's happening. But I love that. I wonder if you can buy the soundtrack for this, because it's so good. Evan's apartment. 6 AM. Okay, we're up and shouting. Thank God that's obfuscated. That's a good word for a Friday night. Pills. We're swallowing a pill there. Is that because we're part of the programme? Could be anything, couldn't it? Right. Here we go. D3. Come on in, Skinner. Oh, it's French.
Good morning, Evan. Look, about yesterday, this business with the coal files. Sorry if I came down on you a little hard, buddy. It's just that I know you have what it takes to rise in this place, Evan. Become a supervisor. Hell, maybe even replace me one day. But I can't protect you if you start poking around in the wrong places. Okay? Thanks. Guess the FDI has got me wound a little tight these days. Well, I better get back to it. You have a good one. All right?
Okay,
Again,
so
I can't tell you how happy I am to have you here at the operator program, Evan. That way, I can keep a close eye on you, can't I? Let's grab a beer later this week, all right? Once everything calms down in the madhouse.
So, somebody had a conversation with Skinner when we were doing whatever we were doing with our brain, who said he was poking about. So are they both in it? And then he's immediately followed up in the morning and say, don't worry about it, you know, sorry, I was a bit out of line yesterday, but just watch what you're doing. Good cop, bad cop thing here. Have a good one. I'm keeping it very business. Oh, here's Baza.
Operator Tanner, that you?
It's still me.
Tanner, did you give that address out to anybody?
No.
Well, somebody beat me to the facility, Tanner.
Ooh.
The BioM facility burned down last night, Tanner. Up in flames. And if you didn't give the address out, someone else did. Looks like we got ourselves a mole. Goddamn operator program.
Making squeaky rat noises. Making squeaky rat noises. $16. You sold us out. That's not denial.
Well, an investigative team came before me and logged the remaining evidence back at the department. But I can't access it directly. I'll have to go through the operator program. Heaven on earth, Tanner. Heaven on earth. From what I can tell, there should be some security footage there that should shed some light on what happened here. Hopefully, it won't be too hard to prove this was arson.
Okay. Oh no, we're not going to have to do the spectral analysis thing again, are we? That looks very like a petrol can. Jerry can. Yes.
Yeah, that's not a box of wine, is it? Can you get an ID on this guy? Damn right you will.
Damn right you will. Oh, does he come back out though? Oh, nice. Yeah, stop deflecting, 16. No match. Okay.
Would have been too easy, huh? I'd like to get in the facility. Yeah, take a look around.
But it does look a bit like the guy that was in the car, doesn't it?
But I need a code for the door. You see where I'm going with this, Tanner?
Okay, so we run this back. Same guy who did the drive-by, yeah, potentially. And we can watch what he does on the panel. It does look like Agent 47, doesn't it? Oh god. 0, 1, 4, 4, 8, 5.
Let me see if this works. All right, I'm in. Damn it! The smoke in here will ruin this suit too. That's 2 suits in 2 days. Tanner!
Why is it our
Let me
fault?
see if I can find something useful. Something that the investigative team left behind. Sure as hell won't be easy.
Yeah, you've got a point there, Grim. It's 16 rats in a suit. And Carl shaved his head especially for the mission.
Because this place is just about burnt to a crisp. I don't know what went on here. But if you ask me, it's a pretty elaborate security system for a medical facility. While I look around, maybe you could dig more into our little arsonist friend.
Okay.
Anything that you can find, Tanner. I look picky to you. An ID. A link to another case. His favorite flavor of ice cream. Just give me something, alright?
Okay. I mean, we've literally got one video. Oh, okay. Code. Yeah, Jerry can. No. Is this a demo? No, no. It's a full game. Okay, what am I trying to find here then? Because there's not a lot of... Can you view the previous case? Yeah, I can go back to the previous cases, yeah. Parking, maybe? And then we go to... facilitate and do the suspect. Maybe if I do that though. Yes.
Charming fella. Who's the lead on the other investigation?
Okay.
Ouch. You're all for the rook. Hold on. Looks like I found something. What the? gal, Connie Moore, was a bio-impatient. I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. Past her polygraph were flying colors. She told us the truth. Her truth, anyway. Contact Skinner to update Pendle on her parking garage killer. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll keep looking around here. The world's biggest ashtray. Tell me if you find out anything new about our pyro head, Tanner. And I'll contact you if I come across something on my charred end over here.
Okay. Where is he? Ooh, wait. Just when I was starting to miss you. Don't contact Pend. Ooh. Can we stop with all the caps? I like that. There's a mole in the operator program. A hairy, stinking little mole, Evan. Who do you think it is? I don't know, but I have a plan to find out. A plan that will expose our mole and bring out the ghost. A 2-for-1 HAL special. Who the hell's the ghost? That's what I'm calling the guy who doesn't appear. Alright, okay. That's a good enough name. He murdered Wells and set fire to the biome facility. It's really good, cool. Really good. Tell me the plan. It's really slickly put together as well. There's none of it's particularly janky. So Walker told you that a team came and logged evidence from the facility. It's now at the FDI, but some of it's been concealed. I can see that from here, just like the name on Jenkins' list. The evidence room is behind a closed network that unfortunately I can't hack into. So what do? If we can sneak into the evidence room and access its computer, we can make the hidden evidence visible again. Okay, and if we share that information, it will catch the attention of our mole and trigger him or her to contact the ghost. That's phase 1. Phase 2 is setting the trap for the ghost with Agents Pendle and Walker. But I'll talk more about that later. Who is we, Hal? Are you doing the sneaking? Well, that's exactly... By we, you actually mean... Yes, Evan. I mean you. I can't get into the evidence room. Not yet, you can't. But just give me a second. Pardon me. Okay. I've hacked the accreditation server. One of the game devs has the same sense of humour as you, yes. I've hacked the accreditation server, giving you access permission. It's go time, Evan. So I just use my badge. You just use your badge. Now, chop chop. The things I do for you. Okay. Ooh, we're going to get another... Another disassociative phase. Well, I would have thought that. I would have thought they just spoofed a badge or something. Unless he's used the badge. He's masked the use of the badge just to get in, but it's got somebody else's employee details. But we're in. Okay. Current user unauthenticated. Help? Hal, is it you? Yes. Phew, your badge worked. Wait, you weren't sure that it would. If you can access this computer, can't you make the evidence? It's so well done. This looks so like old DOS. I can't access everything. The help menu, as boring as it is, was the only thing that loaded from the global FDI network. You'll have to access the files and look for the hidden evidence on your end. You'll have to work a little, Evan. Sorry. Okay, so go ahead and log in, but you can come back to H for help, or, you know, Hal if you need my assistance. Okay. Forbidden access. Oh, hang on. It says authentication has been successful. Okay. Can list other cases. Edit rights capability. Surely we need to do that then. 0. Where do we enter this? I don't see I'm getting an error message. Oops, I forgot to do something on my end. Okay. Thanks, Hal. It's not like I'm just updated your credentials. You should be able to see the okay, we can see the files now. Look in the hidden column and see if you can find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again. Then come back here when you've done that, okay? Okay. Hidden column. Hidden column? Enter list it. Okay. Hidden. Hidden false stored true. Storage box 76. Oh god, no. Hang on a minute. Whoa, 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 what's happened? Evidence evidence registration. I'm not entirely sure. Hidden false stored true. No, 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 no. Right, hang on a minute. I'm not entirely convinced I know what I'm doing here. Help. Look in the hidden column and see if you can find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again. Okay. So, okay, I am slightly hidden. All right, so this value cannot be modified on this evidence. Right, so that's what we're doing basically. We're going through each. Oh no, sorry. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God, it's a bit. So we do that. And then can we change that? No, we can't. So we go back to there. God, this seems a bit seems a bit labour intensive to have to go through all of this just to get to the one bit. I mean, we could be here forever. Nope. It's quite difficult to. Oh. Okay. Good grief, ads already. There must be an easier way. I must be missing something here because there's no way I can be being asked to do every single one of these just to see if I can change the value. There must have been something else that pointed me in a direction. Although I think we might have actually hit it by complete fluke. Yes, but I don't know whether anything else is tied into that, if you know what I mean. So that's... I mean, there's thousands of files here. There was one of them that I hit, immediately said, "Are you sure you want to change this?" Hidden false. But there's none of them that are hidden true. I think that's what we're trying to do at the moment. We're trying to find the one file that we can change the value on. Unless I'm not getting it at all. Look in the hidden column and see if you can find any evidence from the facility case that you can make visible again. So I think we need to go through all the facility case. The one we changed said hidden false too. We haven't changed anything yet. I think by some complete fluke we actually found the one that we could change. I just backed out of it because I didn't want to change it. I didn't realise you could change it. I can't remember which one of those it was. There, where? HDD. Okay. Are you sure? So it's now not hidden. Yeah, that made a fun noise. What does that mean though? I'm into the ads. We'll just keep going through the ads. The evidence is visible again. I've just had an idea. The list on Henry Jenkins. Don't you think it's time we finally discover the name that's been redacted? I mean, it's sort of driving me crazy. Find the appropriate case file and see if you can revert it to the uncensored version. Then come back here. Okay. So, case file will be one of Pendle's ones. And it's probably going to be victim. Okay, it's not that then. Oh, name list, sorry. Name list. There's just so much information. Value cannot be modified on this evidence. Are you sure? Okay. Evidence registration. It sounded like it made a... I love that sound. It's like you've won at the evidence room or something. Alright, log out and head back to your desk, but act natural. Oops. Hello, Mel, how are you? Nice to see you here. Have you had a good Friday? I'm very good. We're playing an amazing game. Absolutely amazing. You're an operator for a government agency. You don't quite know why you've ended up in this position. You don't really know who you are. And we keep having disassociative episodes like this. Where we can hear noises, but we can never really see what we're doing. Okay. That would make you anxious. Yeah, it's very interesting. They've done it extremely well. Okay. What took you so long? You said act natural. Not that natural, Evan. So, the evidence from the facility case that you just made visible. Let's see what we have there, shall we? Indeed. Welcome back, everybody that was on ads. We just set the evidence that we needed to set. So we haven't actually checked the evidence yet. We're just about to check the evidence. HDD. The drive looks a little damaged, probably from the fire, but I wouldn't be surprised if they tampered with it too. Looks like it's going to take some time to recover the files. In the meantime, check out Jenkins' list and see what name they redacted. Indeed, that sounds like a good idea. I'm kind of nervous. Name list. Oh no. Sasha Cole. We could have guessed that one, I suppose. Sasha Cole. Mia's husband, and his name is circled. Could be. That means... It means what, Hal? If what Agent Walker said about the circled names is true, then Sasha Cole's still alive. Does he know about Mia and the baby? I hope not. Anyway, the hard drive has recovered some of its files. That's fortunate. Look, there's a file for Sasha Cole and Connie Moore. Okay. Both are password protected. Let's focus on Connie's folder first. See if you can find a way in. Sorry, Evan. You're going to have to work a little more. Okay, open Connie Moore's file. Enter password. We have noticed that you use your badge ID as your password. We recognise the convenience of this, but in the interest of preventing security breaches, we strongly encourage you to adopt another. Even though your password has more than 4 characters, it's still not secure enough. At your earliest convenience, please choose a new password. Thanks for your attention on this matter. Now, that was to H. Jenkins. That was Henry Jenkins. We have got, from the facility, we've got the badge. Yeah, but that's not going to tell us anything. And we don't have another Ben Turner. On the photo of the 9-year-old. I think. Got that. Where's the fire? No, that's the wrong one. What was that under? Haven't we got Henry Jenkins' badge? Yeah, but we haven't got it's not Henry Jenkins' file we're trying to get into. We're trying to get into Connie Moore's. So this was sent to Henry Jenkins. This is not... We're trying to get into Connie Moore's account or file. But this was sent to Henry Jenkins. Right, okay. Desert. Camera. The desert? No, not the desert. Not the parking. Photo front. Badge. Okay. But in the interest of it, even though your password has more than 4 characters, it's still not secure enough. So what do we reckon then? Is it all of those? 4, oh shoot. 4 0 3 6 6 3 6 2 0 0 5 1 0. Nice. It was Jenkins' badge number. Older people and their passwords. Anyway, nice work. Now, let's finish setting the trap. I'm guessing there's something in Connie's file we can use to trigger the mole and lure the ghost out from whatever hole he's hiding in. A piece of information. An address, maybe. Okay. something. Find an address. Okay. Project Eve, Connie Moore. Connie was spotted by a disposal team near DFBD site around about 11:35 a.m. and apprehended around 11:50 a.m. She will be used as a subject for the Mark 6 prototype, which should arrive from the lab tomorrow. Seed abduction and interrogation by extraterrestrials. Remove memory of encountering burial site on her hike. Okay, so she wandered into the burial site. So they grabbed her, removed her mem, did MIB style, and then planted the seed that she was abducted and interrogated. Okay, notes. You're stable. There we go. Send the report to the lab. Nice. What in the world were they doing to Connie? But this address is perfect. Evan. Given the messed up things Jenkins was doing, I'm sure they want to keep this lab a secret. Now what, huh? We went to the lockup facility and we've enabled some evidence, and we're now setting the trap for... We have 2 agents looking for the ghost, Walker and Pendle. Time we put them to use. Let me check sometime. Okay, Agent Pendle is closer to the lab. Contact her and send the address. Whoever's monitoring communications between the agents and operators will see it. Am I putting Pendle in harm's way? Shouldn't be sending a whole team. What about contacting how to contact Skinner if he's the mole? Am I putting Pendle in harm's way? Let's check that. She's a big girl, Evan, and she won't be alone. Go ahead and contact Skinner so you can contact Pendle. I'll get back to you later. Okay?
Yes, Operator Tanner?
I need to contact Agent Pendle.
What is this regarding?
Right, how how obvious with the truth do we want to be here? Yeah, it seems, and although I think Mike might be the saucy one and Skinner, I think they're trying to push it onto Skinner, and it's maybe not Skinner. I think he's maybe talking with somebody else to try and stop Mike. Let's go with information that Agent Walker found.
All right. I'm forwarding the call, Tanner. But I hope you're not just sending Pendle on some wild goose chase.
Okay. I think the organization secretly doesn't want to find us. Yeah.
What can I do for you?
I have footage of Wells' killer committing arson via a case. Yes.
What? You're kidding. Okay, so our murderer likes to play with fire too, huh? This guy just gets better and better. By any chance, did any clues pop up where we might locate him?
Yes.
To Jenkins? So it comes full circle, does
Indeed.
it? Well, whatever that address is, I'll take it.
Uh-huh.
Nice. So what exactly is this place? If Wells' killer's there, I assume it's not a petting zoo.
I'll just say it's his laboratory.
I see. Well, I'm on my way. I'll contact you when I get there. Thanks, Tanner. Maybe now we can finally book this guy.
Book him, Tanner. Be careful. Yeah, well, I'll just say I'll be waiting for your call. Right. We'll do the disassociated bit. Okay. It is like a whole movie. Unfortunately, we're going to have to stop here, though. Not Principal Skinner.
Tanner, I'm at the lab.
I'm tired, 16. Great, talk to me.
The door was unlocked, actually. It's real weird in here, Tanner. Like everybody suddenly took off. They left all their beeping lab equipment behind. But I don't see any sign of Wells' killer. Looks like a dead... Shit!
Drop the phone. Slide your gun over to me. Slowly. On your knees, Agent Pendle.
You?
Hi,
How do
Jackie.
you know my name?
You might want to close your eyes.
You don't want to do this. I'm a federal agent. Agent Walker, FBI! Drop the gun! Drop
Baz is there as well.
It's locked! What did you do? Hands up! Turn around! Turn around! Hands on your head! Pendle, you okay? Walker, we have a problem here. What did you do? Open the door now! It's not opening, Walker. Open the door now! Operator, you there? There's a bomb! This ball-headed psycho has trapped me in a room with a bomb! It's my third day! The display says 20 minutes and 21 seconds, and it's ticking down! You gotta help me here. Come right back. Understand me, Tanner? You come right back.
Oh, good God. There's a timer going as well.
Yes, Operator Tanner? Okay, let me think. Unfortunately, our more seasoned operators are presently occupied. I'd send a team, but they'd arrive much too late. That means... you'll have to defuse the bomb, Operator.
No, this is day 3. I don't want to do this job no more.
You haven't gone through bomb training yet, but we have no choice.
Oh,
What I'm
no.
about to tell you is important. Do not read the entire manual. You don't have time. Stay calm and follow the instructions from the beginning. Do you understand?
Okay, I've got no idea.
There are wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and, a display, I guess. And operator, make sure you follow the instructions at the beginning. I really don't want to go out like this.
How to use identify bomb archetype. Follow guide to defuse the correct archetype. Single mass devices are simplest device archetype. They don't have a particular failsafe and can be powered off easily. Wires, battery, keypad, and a display. Multi-mass, but very hard to defuse. Unlike single mass devices, removing the power module will trigger auxiliary power routes. Autonomous ticking. I don't think it's ticking. Inverted clock. I don't think that's right. Okay, let's just do about the bomb. Oh, good God.
I don't really know. A single battery pack? I think. Wait, it says 9 volts, 0.3 amps, 2,000 milliamps hour.
What? I've got no idea what I'm doing here. I'm panicking, man. Keep talking and nobody explodes. Module definition. Modules are key components of the bomb. Following tabs summarize all the module tabs. Power. Provide electric current to the device, most likely a battery. Okay. Disable procedure. Only follow this procedure if the diffusal guide prompts you to do so. Any attempt to disconnect the power module. Holy moly. Yeah, I think this is going to be a... Tell me about the wires.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has 2 wires, a red and a black. 2 wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one. The display and the numpad have 4 wires each. A red, a black, a green, and a yellow. That's it.
What?
The time left. What do you think?
Well, I don't know. So it's a timed device. The first step is to disconnect every module that requires ticking. For that, follow the procedures listed under the column Disable procedure. Single mass device. The types are here.
I'd say gasoline. Tanner, this isn't how I imagined I'd go out.
Right.
I don't know what type it is. The numbers are made of little bars. There's 7 of them. Is that important? We don't have all day, operator. One for each digit, and an enter and a confirm button. 12 in total.
So that's about it, really. Okay, what does inverted clock say? Inverted clock devices are complex but reliable. They don't rely on active power modules, but will instead react if the power module is shut down. First step is to get the bomb serial number. Okay. Describe the bomb again.
There are some wires, a controller, a battery, a keypad, and a display.
Why would you...
There are 2 gas cans connected to the bomb. Are you sure that's important? Don't you have
Probably
a time
not.
to follow or something?
But if it's an inverted clock device, I need to get a serial number. When I go right up to the beginning, is there a link after identify the bomb types that we can open? If the device's power module has a green wire, it's a multi-mass device.
There are a lot, but I'll try. The power module. It's a battery. Has 2 wires, a red and a black. 2 wires are connected to the explosive, a red and a black one. The display and the numpad have 4 wires each. A red, a black, a green, and a yellow. That's it.
The device's power module has a green wire. It has a green wire. It's a multi-mass device. Sorry, you're confusing me now. Is it a multi or a single? If the device's explosive module uses a liquid, it requires a very precise ticking that cannot be sustained with a dedicated autonomous ticking system. It's therefore an autonomous ticking device archetype. So it's gasoline. So this is what we're saying, yes? Okay. The first step is to get the bomb serial number. If the bomb has a keyboard and a display module, type 0000 and note the serial number displayed. It corresponds to the serial number. But how do I do that? Oh, I want you to. Enter a number on the code numpad. 0000.
It says ABM 186511.
Right. If the bomb has a keyboard, if nothing, it corresponds to the serial number. If the device has a physical label on the back. Okay, so we've got a serial number. I don't understand if the bomb has a keyboard and display. So we've got a serial number, but what does that mean? Ticking diffused. Yes, okay. If the serial is this type of, if the serial is, okay. If the serial is ABM, okay, this device is modulated by A. First step is to disconnect every module that requires ticking. For that, follow the procedures listed under the column Disable Procedure for these modules. Where does it say Disable Procedure? Huh? Why did it send me back here? Serial number. Oh, I've completely lost the plot here. This is so confusing. No. So we need to know if it has each thing in that table and then use the links on the far right to disable each one. So it's got a power. It's got an explosive, so we need to do this first. Is that what we're saying? Module disconnect. Disconnect the power module by safely cutting its black wire. So I want you to cut a wire. Cut a wire from the battery. Cut the black wire.
Here we go. God damn it, Operator Tanner. You didn't follow the guide.
I did.
Failed to identify the bomb's correct archetype, and now Agent Pendle is dead. Firefighters are on their way, and Agent Walker has safely evacuated with his arrest. He's transporting that SOB to the FBI. We'll question his ass first thing tomorrow. You'd better believe it. Now go home, Operator. I think you've done enough for today.
Oh, if the explosive module is liquid, cut the red wire. No, but that's the explosive. Module disconnect power. Yeah, but why put that first? When you had to do that one first? Or was that... I'm slightly confused. I don't know whether that was meant to happen. Like it deliberately confused you to make that happen. Anyway, I probably shouldn't have done that right at the very end of the night because my brain is just not working at the moment. I should have just stopped and gone back to it. But I don't think I've got another chance. And I'm fairly certain that if I go back and try and do it again, that it'll be a different type of bomb. I'm quite sure the game won't allow you to learn how to do it. How did the other guy in the prisoner get out? Yeah, well, I think he had hold of the guy, but the guy shoved Pendel into a room and locked the door with the bomb. There is a way to do it safely.
Facility went up in flames, claiming the life of an FBI agent on the premises.
Yeah, as I say, I probably shouldn't have started that tonight. I should have waited until Sunday and just done it fresh.
At this time, we still don't know.
I mean, the whole thing is designed to confuse you to the point where I'm sure some people do it first time, but there was just so much information there. How on earth you're supposed to work your way through that? And if you're going to do that, then don't put a timer on it because it immediately puts you in a stress situation. I hate being timed. I can't do anything if I think I'm being timed. That's why I do all my work with like 2 weeks to go. I can't be up against a hard deadline. I can't work like that at all. I'd be useless as a I'd be useless in 16's position. Right, anyway, before we get too far involved in this. Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. I just would be absolutely useless in your position. I need time to plan, I need time to think, I need time to sort everything out, I need time to... Right. I wonder if it doesn't look like there's going to be any... It doesn't look like there's going to be any ability to go back and, you know, pick up a save. Can't do any work without a deadline. I want to agree with death, but I procrastinate a lot. Yeah, I've always been the same. I've always had to do things, plan it out, structure it, go and have a think about it, pull all my evidence together, put it all together, sift through it, bang. Give work that can be done in a day, a week's time. That work will be done on the last day. No, not me. If you give me a month to do something, I'll have it done within 2 weeks, and I'll have 2 weeks at the back end to then review and think if I've done anything, if I would have done anything different. But it'll be done in 2 weeks. To give myself 2 weeks at the back end, because invariably somebody will come along and change the parameters of what you were doing anyway. So you need to get the bulk of the work done so that you can go back and change it accordingly. I would never leave it until the last week or the last day. No chance. Not in my DNA to do that. However, let's go and find a target. That's a bit of a bummer, that, because I'd been really enjoying the game up until that point, and I feel like we're leaving it on a bit of a downer. And if, you know, we're not coming back until... we're not coming back for another couple of days. Let's see who's on. If there's anybody I know. CEO. Now, there is a CEO on at the moment who is playing Fatal Frame 2. Maybe we should go and see Sir Avium. Knowing our love of Fatal Frame 2 on the channel. Raid channel. Sir Avium. Give us a chance to meet another CEO as well. Okay, folks, thank you so much, as ever, for being here with me. I hope the game was good up until that point. Thank you so much for your help as well. I will be back on Sunday to continue this. Thank you so much, Mel. I couldn't do all the fancy bits and pieces I normally do because my Stream Deck has also died, so I don't know whether that got hacked as well. Who knows? But yeah, I'll be back on Sunday night to do this, and hopefully we'll see a conclusion. It was HAL, indeed, indeed, indeed. Who knows? But it's been good fun. I really enjoyed the game all the way up to the up to that bomb disposal bit. That was just mental at the end. How you're supposed to have done that was 3.5 hours into the game, you know, is just incredible. You enjoyed your stay and food. Fantastic. I'm going to watch somebody do that. I think Insims played this, so I might go back and watch Insims, see if he actually managed to work through it and get the bomb diffused or not. But it'll be interesting to see the impact on the story. Yes. But let's go and see Sir Avium. Yeah, I want to see who got a diffused law. Yeah, absolutely. And I'll see you on Sunday night. Have a great Saturday. See ya. Bye. Oh, God, I can't do that now.